Hello, everyone, and welcome. We're looking forward to gathering again in worship very soon. Marshall and I thought it would be helpful to have a brief orientation to what the building looks like as we do that. But we also wanted to let you know that we have two main goals as we do that. They come from our vision statement as a congregation, for our congregation. And the first one is to enjoy God together in worship.
Secondly, we want to love one another well. This is a brand new experience for every one of us. We've not reopened ever. So as a result, I want to use an analogy. It's a lot like a family or an extended friends camping trip. It's not going to be anything but messy and chaotic. It's certainly not perfect. Some people are going to over-prepare, others under-prepare. Somebody's going to be off spraying bugs all over the campsite. But the reality is it's worth it because we want to be together. So how do we love each other well? First of all, by maintaining some proper social distancing. And that means something different to each of us. So respect others' boundaries.
Two other things will be helpful to us as we gather in terms of loving each other well. The first is to offer grace to each other, to be respectful and know that we're living by slightly different guidelines right now, and to respect that other people are doing that differently, but to be patient and extend grace to each other as we figure this out together. The second, as we gather, is to come with servant's heart, where your focus is on serving the people around you. For example, neither Marshall nor I are all that crazy about wearing masks, and you probably aren't either. But it seems that masking helps me to protect other people when I may be infected, but I don't know that. And so masks aren't maybe 100% effective in making that happen, but they help. And so coming with a servant's heart will let us stretch and be flexible in ways that we might not be otherwise.
So one of the goals we have is to provide for you a no-touch experience for those of you who want that. But we're going to ask, please only come if you're healthy. Please don't come if you've been in contact with someone in the last 14 days that you know for sure is COVID positive. And finally, if you feel like you're in a high-risk category, we invite you to stay at home as well. We will continue to provide the same online resources that we've been providing so that you can worship fully at home and you can wait until you feel like it's safe and okay for you to return.
Here are some specifics of what a no-touch experience will include. For example, we're planning to prop the front doors open so you can just walk in. We've also are planning to move the Welcome Center outside for now. So it will look different, but I think we can handle that because we're coming with servants' hearts.
So in addition, with our no-touch policy, there will be no bulletins or hymnals or connection cards. We're going to have bring your own coffee and tea. That is, we won't be serving hot drinks for now. And finally, there's probably going to be a lot less handshakes, hugs, and pats on the back because a lot of people are not comfortable with that yet.
Our worship gathering will begin at 9 a.m. with a mix of live elements and pre-recorded elements. The hosting and the sermon will be presented live, and the other elements will be presented from our pre-recorded playlist for now. Please come early so we're not all trying to fit through these doors at the same time at 2 minutes after 9. And for all of us, we're asking that we wear masks in the building when we're in the building, but we're not seated in the sanctuary, or when you're not leading from the platform. So that would mean wearing masks in the lobby and in the bathrooms and as you make your way into the sanctuary, but you're welcome to remove them once you're in place in the sanctuary.
Once here in the lobby, there are multiple locations where hand sanitizer will be available. And as always, all of the restrooms are open for you to wash your hands as well. Here in the sanctuary, every other pew is closed, and we're going to ask that you please don't remove the tape barriers so that we can maintain proper distancing. Also, we invite you to sit in family groups or with groups of friends with whom you've already been socializing.
When we're in worship together, we ask that you cover your mouth with your mask if you want to sing, because you're breathing, you project your breath much farther when you sing or shout than when you're just speaking. It also protects you because you take much deeper breaths when you sing. So we ask you to cover your mouth with your mask if you want to sing. We don't have the equipment in place to do live streaming yet. We are working on that. But so for now, our worship will be a mix of live and pre-recorded elements.
And on Sunday morning, our service will be over by 10 a.m. And as always, it's okay to linger in the sanctuary to socialize with friends, but we invite you to not linger in other areas of the church, like the lobby and the bathrooms, to either do that in the sanctuary or to go outside.
And as you leave the sanctuary, we'll have offering baskets, large baskets to receive your offerings by the back door, so that we won't be passing the collection plates. We'll just have you drop them in the baskets as you leave. The nursery and the 2 rooms with windows into the sanctuary will be open and prepared for parents and children to use as needed. No other Sunday morning programming for children or adults will be available for now, at least for the first few Sundays, while we get used to our new habits. So our worship together will have a different feel for us. But I think we can handle different if we come to it with servants' hearts.
At this point, some of you may be thinking, this is too much. Others might be thinking, is this enough? Remember, this is our first time doing a reopening, and what we're attempting to do is make church work well for each of us. If you're not comfortable with some of these proposals that we have at this time, we invite you to continue to worship online, wait a week or two, and in the meantime, we're going to adapt, refine, and work this out together.
So keep in mind that we're still Mount Joy Mennonite Church. We're still focused on our vision statement of enjoying God, loving each other, and blessing our neighbors. We're just navigating some surprises about what that means for us in 2020. We look forward to seeing you very soon.
Yes, we do.